Hey, what's up? This is Todd Smith and I'm back with another video. In this video, I want to talk about the Juno-X. It's been officially about 3 weeks since I purchased the synth. Before we jump into this topic, I need to thank you for taking the time to check out the video and support this content. Without your views, Patreon support, Bandcamp sales, all those aspects really add up and motivate me to push out content as much as possible. And really, in the end, just the fact that you take the time to check out this video really means a lot. And I need to thank anybody who supports this channel in any manner. Like I stated, it's been about 3 weeks since I bought the piece, and I've spent the majority of this time in my studio alone with the Juno-X, exploring the menu, exploring the workflow, exploring the sound, really trying to get as much as possible out of it before I introduce it into my entire setup, and I have to think about all my other pieces of gear. And with as much as I've dived into this synth, I think the quickest, blunt way to say it is the Juno-X is built purely for people who really love live performance keys. Everything about this machine is built for the stage and built for somebody who loves to play keys live. I would say if you don't love live keys, if you don't love playing the keyboard, right out the gate, the Juno-X is not for you. The best stuff that you're going to get out of it won't be purely sequenced and purely laid out within the grid. It's going to have a lot of live performance behind it. After 3 weeks of owning the Juno-X, I'm just now getting to the point of kind of introducing it to other gear, playing with the 707, throwing it into a Behringer rack, and within the next week, you should start to see videos of that nature on this channel. And just like I was stating before, the Juno-X thrives with the ability to interact and play live with other gear via keys. If you're somebody into live keys and you want to have access to a bunch of various gear and be able to stack it and mute it and manipulate it in various layers, this machine becomes a really powerful piece on stage, or even in your bedroom studio if it's something you'd want to get. And I think it goes without saying that each layer have its own effects, its own settings. The detail of sound design is absolutely great in this machine. I am ultimately very happy with this piece. I'm not as good of a keyboard player as I'd want to be. I'm alright. I have my kind of niches, I would say. I have my tones, I have my style, things that I already know and I feel comfortable with, and I'm trying to grow into new sounds. But I'm by no means a professional keyboard player that can go on stage and just play all these genres and blaze like massive piano pieces and all these different keys. You know, I'll never claim to be that. But I'm enough of a keyboard player and I want to get better and I want to thrive even deeper that the Juno-X is really just absolutely perfect for me. No, it's not cheap, and I don't think it's meant to be cheap. Something like this isn't meant to be the budget piece that many other aspects of my studio tread upon. This thing is truly meant to be on stage with somebody who is really good at keys, knows music theory, can play all types of shit. In my opinion, the Juno-X is definitely a modern professional piece of gear. And I'm honored to have something of that status in my studio, and I'm going to be able to learn it and evolve with it for the years to come. Live keys has always been a vibrant part of my performance of my channel. Again, I may not be the best, but I do feel I have some videos that really I do very well with live keys. And I think the Juno-X is the perfect stepping stone to drive me to keep getting better, to keep evolving, keep pushing forward. So 3 weeks down the road, that's how I feel about the Juno-X. Alright guys, that is the end of this tale. Obviously, this isn't the end of the Juno adventure. You're going to see many other live jams, videos. It's going to incorporate into many sides of my music. And I'll give deeper feedback and reviews as I go deeper into this machine. And as always, I'd love to hear your opinions of owning the Juno-X and where you're at. And as always, stay positive, stay creative, support each other, and peace.